breath and movement, let's open up to what might be coming our way. Bring your hands to your outer thighs, draw your knees in together to touch. Bring your feet out hip distance apart, knees point up towards the ceiling. Arms alongside your body, raise your fingertips, and with your breath, use your inhale to press into your feet, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, keep your gaze down your midline. Exhale, slow, lower hips into the mat. Bring your awareness into your glutes as you press up. Can you squeeze them all the way to the top? And exhale, a slow release back down. 3 more with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slow, lower. Still checking in with how you feel physically. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Let's take 1 more round of breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Settle back to your mat and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Rock your right knee from side to side. Press your right ankle over your left thigh, figure 4. And guide your left knee in towards your chest. Explore movement in the shape as you rock from side to side. And maybe you find stillness in sensation that needs a bit of time to work out. So whether that's resistance in the outer right glute, maybe it's some resistance in the left hip flexor muscles. Pause for a few more rounds of breath as we prepare the body to work. Slowly come back through center, lower your left foot down to the mat. Your right foot meets the mat. Feel the release on the right side. And left knee draws in. Gentle rock of your left knee from side to side. Figure 4 when you're ready, left ankle over right thigh, and draw your right knee in towards your chest. You thread the left arm between the legs, find a soft grip on your right shin, behind the thigh or the calf, lots of options. You can hold a stretch in stillness or explore through movement as you rock from side to side. Enjoy a couple more rounds of breath. Slowly lower your right knee or right foot down to the mat, your left foot down to the mat. Both knees in towards the chest this time. Gentle squeeze. And with your hands at the back of your knees, rock and roll along your spine, back and forth. A few times, let this feel good, and land in a tabletop, top of your mat. Knees below hips, root through your palms. 3 cow-cat to invite mobility into the spine. Inhale, belly will fall. Peel your chest gaze through. Exhale, round navel to spine, chin to chest. With your breath, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back through center. Take your knees out like you're coming into a child's pose. Well, we'll come into a child's pose for a moment. Send your hips towards your heels. On your inhale breath, shift forward, stay on your knees, root through your palms. Modified chaturanga, lower your chest to hover. Inhale, press through your palms. Exhale, press back to child's pose. So we awaken here, the glutes, the core, the upper body gets to fire, slow lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, child's pose. Here with your breath, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, slow lower. It's a chaturanga push-up. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. Let's take 5 more together. Find a flow with your breath. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. Exhale, child's pose. 4 more. Inhale. Slow lower. Exhale. Keep your gaze slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. You can do it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Use your fingertips to take the strain out of your wrists if you're feeling that. Really grip into your fingertips. Last one. Slow lower. And lift. Child's pose. Exhale. Up. Right away, inhale, come back through center. Shift your knees in below your hips, tabletop. Keep that engagement in your core. Reach for a weight and place it in behind your right knee. Okay, squeeze into the weight as you slowly kick your right heel up and back behind you, core on. Keep your chest lifted, gaze slightly forward. On your inhale, can you kick into your right heel, squeeze into your weight, squeeze into your right glute. As you exhale, round your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, breath again, kick into your right heel, root through the palms, and exhale, squeeze knee in towards nose. 5 more like that. Inhale, kick, and exhale, squeeze. Last 4, inhale, kick, stay with your breath, exhale, squeeze. 3 more, root through your palms, kick back as you inhale. Exhale, draw everything in nice and tight. 2 more, inhale, kick, and exhale, squeeze. 1 more time, kick up. This time you hold. Squeeze tight into your weight, add a little pulse up through the right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your right knee just for a moment to remove the weight. Place your weight at the top of your mat. Lower down onto your left elbow, forearm, palm flat. Keep your right palm rooted, and then kick back up through your right knee. Slowly draw your right knee towards your right elbow. I'll turn to face you just so you can see where I'm going. And then kick your right heel out towards the right side of your space. Keep it as high as you can. As you exhale, squeeze your knee back or your heel back in. Inhale, charge through your right heel. It's like a donkey kick. Exhale, squeeze in. Let's stay here for 8. Squeeze. 7. Squeeze. Last 6. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. Heel up a little bit higher if you can. 4. With your breath, last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly draw your left knee back through center, or right knee back through center. Both knees on the mat, both palms, forearms, elbows on the mat. Cow-cat movement from this shape. Inhale, let your belly fall, lift your gaze. Exhale, round, root through the forearms, navel to sponge into chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, and exhale. Catch your breath, slow it down here. 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale up. Inhale, come back through center. Both palms lift the mat. Take your weight and place it now in behind your left knee. Okay. Squeeze tight into the weight, root through your palms, kick your left heel up and back behind you. Again, with your inhale breath, you kick through the back heel, keep your core on your chest, lifted gaze forward. Exhale, round knee in towards nose, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, kick up through your heel. Exhale, squeeze in tight. We have 5 with the breath. Inhale, kick. Exhale, squeeze. Let's go. 4. Exhale, squeeze. Squeeze your weight nice and tight. If you have it there, squeeze in. Last 3. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze. Last 1. You kick up and hold. Add that little pulse at the top. Squeeze into your weight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your left knee for a moment. Remove the weight. Okay, lower down onto your right forearm elbow. This time left palm stays rooted. Kick your left heel up and back behind you. Then kick your left heel out towards the left side of your space. So from the front, we're here, okay? Inhale, charge through your left heel. As you exhale, squeeze your heel back in. Inhale, kick out. Exhale, squeeze in. We're here for 8. Keep your heel as high as you can. Last 7. Use your core, root through your foundation. Last 6. Your breath guides you. 5. Heel up even higher if you can. Last 4. Right here with you guys. 3. Last 2. Stay with it. Last 1. And slowly lower both knees down to the mat. Press up onto both palms, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Slowly lift your hips up and back up. Pedal out your knees a few times in down dog. Just check back in with your breath, how it feels to be in your body, new energy. And then slowly come onto your tippy toes, look to the top of your mat, step or float all the way forward. Feet hip distance, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more, inhale, halfway lift, shoulders down and back. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, grab your weights. You can keep your feet hip distance or heels toe them in chair pose right away. Weight in your heels, sit your hips way back. Keep your arms alongside your body. Grab your weights if you have them. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. Suitcase squats with the breath. Can you sit back into your hips as far as you can go? Keep your chest lifted. Then add a little pulse up with your inhale. Little pulse down with your exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Really slow pulse for 10, 9, squeeze your quads, use your glutes, 8, keep your chest lifted, 7, 6, 5, stay with me, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, hold your edge, hold, inhale, breath, forward, fold, exhale, ditch your weight, take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a high plank pose, pause and fold. So first high plank, we'll get right into some variations. Always have the option to use your knees. Wherever you are, core is in, draw your navel towards your spine, dome across your back body, root through your palms. Okay, whether you have the knees on the mat or you're charging the back of your knees towards the sky, can you lift your right heel, your right toes up away from the mat? Okay, so you're holding here. Right toes hover, add a little kick up back through your right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right toes meet the mat. Left side, you can do it. Lift your left heel, toes hover, little pulse back. Your right knee might be on the mat for support for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank pose, inhale, breath. Downward facing dog. Okay. Right away, kick your right leg up and back behind you. Bend your right knee and stack your hip. Broaden across your back body. Come high on your left toes, look forward. There's a lunge. Reach for your weights. Grab one under each hand. Stack them up to create a bit more space for your upper body. Peel your chest and your gaze through. Blocks are a great option if you aren't using weights for this exercise. Okay, so sink nice and deep into your hips. Core is on. Keep your hips low. Can you take your left toes to tap your right weight, the top of your mat? Big step back into your lunge, and then step forward. Okay. That's the move. We're here for 10. Hips are low, core is on. 9. Squeeze into your right quad and glute. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stay with me, 2, and 1. Step back to your lunge. Slowly release your weights. Lower your left knee, top of your foot, and bring your hands up onto your right thigh. Give your shoulders a roll. Soften into this shape for a few moments. Inhale, breath. On your exhale, half split, hands to the mat. Hips slide to the back of your space to give this right leg an opportunity to release. 2 more like that. Inhale, shift forward. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Lift your chest. Exhale, hands to your mat, hips press back and fold. 1 more time. Let this feel good. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale. All right, friends, inhale, come forward. Root through your right palm, grab your weights, tuck your left toes. Pause for a moment to set your foundation, and then bring one weight into each hand. Lift up to a crescent lunge. You can start with your hands at heart, give the shoulders a roll, and then reach your arms up overhead. Okay, sink deep into your front knee, stay strong in your back leg. I would almost encourage, for most of you it will feel better, to step the left foot in and hover your back knee, okay? If you feel better in this variation, you're welcome to do so. This might even add a little bit more of a challenge, okay? On your inhale breath, we're gonna step forward into the right hand. Okay, bring the left knee up towards your chest. Hold here, but add a bicep curl. Okay, arms come up overhead, big step back. At the top or at the back, add a tricep extension. Okay, step forward, left knee in, add a bicep curl. Arms overhead, big step back, tricep. Okay, so here we're with the movement. Moving forward and back, it might be slower than you would typically like to move, but that's when we really need to fire up our muscles to support us. Okay, root through your foundation, slow and steady bicep, up towards the ceiling, step back, tricep. You got it, let's go for 5. Keep your elbows in tight. Last 4. Step back. So close, you guys, stay with me. Last 3. Step back. Last 2. Are you breathing? Last one, full round. Bicep, press up, tricep, hands at heart center, give your shoulders a roll. Slowly hinge forward, come onto your weights again. Just for a moment, keep that foundation strong. Find a bit of buoyancy in your back foot. Step to the top of your mat, there's a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, grab your weights and rise all the way up to stand. Squeeze your glutes at the top. You might reach your arms up and over. Okay, step to the top right corner of your mat. So you're at the top right corner. Your right foot steps towards the left side of your space in a curtsy squat. So right foot towards the left foot at the top of the mat, deep end in your front knee. So I'll just mirror you here. Okay, so here's our movement. Actually, I'll set myself up back a little bit. Here's our movement. So you're in your curtsy squat. Once you step back to a curtsy squat, you're going to add a lateral raise, okay? Lateral raise up, bring your arms down. Step back to the top right corner of your mat to chair pose and come into a V raise. All right, so that's the move here. Right foot steps in behind the left, come out to a lateral raise, then come back to your chair pose. There's a V raise. Good. Step back to your curtsy squat, lateral raise. Step forward to your chair, V raise. Okay, so settle into that rhythm. Step back, lateral raise. Step forward, V raise. With your breath, find that rhythm. Try to keep your shoulders stacked up over your hips. Okay. Use your lower body to help you find a depth. So this should feel like a challenge in the lower body. Let's go for 5. Last 4. Last 3. Try to keep your shoulders from your ears. Last 2. Move with your breath. Stay with me, you guys can do it. Last one. Come back to your chair pose. Hold, hold, hold. Forward, fold, up. Release your weights at the top of your mat. Step your left foot out so your feet are hip distance, and then heel toe your feet out even wider. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Heels turn in, toes turn out, come down into a yogi squat. Okay, we're gonna keep working here, you guys. Catch your breath. You're in a yogi squat. You might be lifted up a little bit higher if this is a lot for the hips. Just requires a bit more activation of the quads and the glutes. Bring your hands to heart center. Palms face in, okay? We'll press up through the feet. Use your lower body for strength. And then arms will come all the way up to a shoulder press. Okay. Slowly pull back down to your squat. Inhale, press up through the shoulders. Okay, squeeze in. Your palms might face you or face one another, press up. Slow lower, and squeeze up. When you get to the top of this movement, really squeeze into your glutes to send your hips forward. Slowly resist the movement down and up. So there's a slow shift down and a slow press up. You got it, we're here for 10. Squeeze. 9. Squeeze at the top, use your glutes. 8. Find your breath. 7. Last 6. 5. Press. Last 4. Squeeze. Last two. So good. Last one. Press up. Slower than you want to, lower down. Lower your weights to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, root through your palms, plank pose. Okay, dome across your back body. Squeeze your glutes, use your core. Option to lower your knees. Okay, this time we'll do a side to side toe tap. Use your glutes, use your core. If your one knee is lowered, take it a little bit slower. Right knee or right toes to the right, come back through center. Left toes to the left, come back through center. So you're alternating knees on the ground if you're modifying, okay? Those of you that are pressing the back of your knees towards the ceiling, right foot out, left foot out. Side to side, wherever you are for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish that off. Come back through center. Inhale, breath. Downward facing dog. Okay, catch your breath. Take a child's pose if that would feel really nice right now. We've got the other side to do, so close to the finish line. Okay, left leg will kick up and back. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Lift your left knee up towards the ceiling. Enjoy the stretch first. Okay, then come high on your right toes, look forward. Left foot lands, reach for your weights, stack them up so your palms have a place to rest. Chest gaze, pull through, settle into your hips. But squeeze into your quads, your glutes, they'll support you here. Right toes, step to your left weight. Hips low, core is on, step back. Right toes to left weight, and step back. We're here for 10, 9, you can do it, 8, 7, last 6, stay with me, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, lower your weights, lower your right knee down to the mat, and bring your hands to the left thigh. Give your shoulders a roll, lift up through your chest. This is to flush out the lower body. Exhale, hands to the mat. Hip slide to the back of your space, forward fold. You have 2 rounds of breath like that. Inhale, shift forward, hands to your left thigh. Exhale, hands to your mat. Hips press back, fold. One more time, inhale, shift forward. And exhale, press back. Okay, slowly come forward, left foot flat to the mat once again, grab for your weight, set yourself up for a moment. Stay high on your right toes. Option again to step your back knee in if that feels more supportive and helps you to fire up a bit more strength. Grab for your weight, slowly rise up to stack shoulders over hips. Here's your crescent lunge. Settle into your foundation first, front knee and ankle. Stack, core is on. Whew, okay. Now let's add the work. Arms reach up overhead. Slowly find a bit of buoyancy. Root away from your right toes. Shift into your left foot. Right knee towards chest. Add your bicep curl, okay? Arms come up overhead, slowly step back. There's your tricep extension. Okay, again, shift forward, right knee up towards chest. Slow, steady bicep curl. Arms up, big step back, tricep. Now take your time to settle into this rhythm. It's slower than you most likely want to move, okay? So let your breath be your guide. As your breath starts to slow, you catch it after that last bit of work. And let's go for 5. Big step back. Last 4. I forgot my tricep. I'll do a double this time. Big step back. Okay, the last 3. You can do it, you guys, keep going. Last 2. Last full round. Keep your chest lifted, gaze forward. Big step back. Okay, bring your hands to heart center, give your shoulders a roll. Inhale, breath. Okay, exhale, slow hinge forward for a moment. Hold, hold, hold. And then find that bit of buoyancy, big step to the top of your mat, forward, fold. Inhale, breath with your weights, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders, hug. Okay. Step to the top left corner of your mat. Curtsy squat, your left foot steps towards the right side of your mat. Sink deep into your lower body. Quads are on, glutes are working, shoulders stay up over hips. Okay, and you add the lateral raise, okay? Then big step forward. Back into your chair, top left corner of your mat. V-raise. All right, that's it. Step out, curtsy squat, lateral raise. Hold a deep bend in your knees, chair pose, V-raise. Big step back. Hold the depth, forward. Lateral raise, V-raise. All right, friends. Let's keep it going. I want to say 5. I don't have a lot of space here. Last 4. Keep your hips nice and low. Last 3. Make sure you have lots of space if you're doing this a few times. Really taking up space here. Last 2. Whew. Last 1. Okay, hold here at the top of your mat. Inhale, breath. Forward, hold, let that go. Right foot steps out. Weights come through center. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, squat. Heels turn in, toes turn out. Settle your hips to your edge, whatever that is today. Grab your weights. So this time, palms turn forward. We're going to add a bicep curl at the bottom. And then from the top of the bicep curl, press through your feet, rise up. Turn your palms open to a shoulder press, okay? Slowly palms towards your body, sink into your squat, bicep curl, press up, palms turn forward, shoulder press. Okay, here we go. Bicep curl at the bottom. Press through your feet, squeeze your glutes at the top, shoulder press. Let's go for 10. Press up. Slower than you want to move, 9. Press up. Last 8. And press. I wanted to say 7, not quite. Now 7. Stay strong. 6. Press. 5. Press. Last 4. Right here with you guys. I know this is hard. Last 3. 2. Press through your feet, squeeze your glutes. 1 more, pull around. And press. Right away into your squat. 1 more bicep curl for good measure. Slowly lower your weights down to the mat. Take an inhale, breath, hands to heart. And exhale. See if you can lower onto your sit bones. Bring your feet in. Give yourself a big hug, big squeeze. Round into your back body, forehead to knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then rise up. Okay, you guys, last bit of work. Some core just for fun. Soften your shoulders from your ears. Option to use your weights for this work. You don't have to use them. Navasana, boat pose, knees together, inner thighs squeeze tight. You might keep your hands in behind your knees or your feet on the mat. Great place to stay. Focus on the core, lifting through the chest. If you have the weights or not, you can open up your arms. We'll add an inhale breath to low boat. Hover your legs, hover your upper body. Exhale, back into high boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Let's go for 5. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 3. Whew. Last 2. Last 1. Hold your high boat, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold a low boat, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And soften all the way down. Move your weights out of the way. Bend your knees, both feet flat to the mat, and to slow down, cool down, just like we started class. Bridge flow with breath. Palms down, graze your heels. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, gaze down your midline, stretch out the front line of your body. Keep a soft engagement in the glutes. Exhale, slow lower. Inhale, breath, press into your feet, lift your hips. And exhale, slowly. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Enjoy this. Slow down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Take a few moments to check back in with your body, your breath, what it feels like now to be in your body, in your space. If you require any other movement, some closing stretches, or any of your favorite poses, you're welcome to do that now. Land in your final Shavasana when you're ready. Legs extend out long, arms come out to either side of the space. Continue to deepen your breath as you use your breath to guide you to relaxation. Can you be really patient with yourself as you allow this shift in energy kind of coming out of the chaos and allowing yourself to sink into rest? It can be a transition that takes a bit more time, especially if you're feeling a surge of energy pulsing through your body. In these final moments in Shavasana, they truly are so important as we get to absorb the benefits of the work. The body has a chance to heal, regenerate, renew. But we're also able to connect into maybe a new state of mind, a new sense of peace that hopefully we can take with us into the day ahead, your evening ahead, whatever interactions you are looking forward to after this practice with yourself, with others. So know that even as you rest here in stillness, you are doing the work. I'll leave you here resting in your final Shavasana today. Take as much time as you need. Take a moment to silently thank yourself for rolling out your mat today, moving your body, committing to this time for yourself. Send out a silent thank you to everyone in your life you're grateful for. And thank you so much for trusting me to guide you today. So grateful. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Take some extra time to stretch if you can. And I look forward to chatting, connecting, and sharing practice with you again soon. Have a great day.